let's go with what's actually due. So martial law gameplay has actually kind of been out for a little bit. We actually didn't cover it yet. I think it's been out for almost a week. It was just about I think it might have been the day. It was the day after last week's show. So
yeah,
that's why we hadn't seen it. So we didn't get a chance to cover it. Yeah, they do love Tuesdays, man. I'm tired of the days of us having to move around our episode like our episode days to record. You guys don't realize, for the long-term listeners, y'all know we have switched up how many times when this podcast episode happens, and it doesn't fail that whenever we sit on a day, it's always the next day FGC news happens to blow up, and we just have to wait a week before we can talk about it.
Every time.
Happens way too often. But yeah, so we got some martial law gameplay got dropped on the Bandai Namco YouTube page. Did you get a chance to check it out yet?
Oh yes, of course. I've shared it with my brothers. They are. We all used to main law. My brother goes, "Oh, he looks younger," and I'm like, "Well, it's his son. It's Marsh. Wait, which one is the older one?"
No, martial law is the. It
doesn't say it in the beginning.
This is the older one.
This is
no, because martial law, the father has the claw marks on his chest. That's how you know. That's like the giveaway.
You're saying this is the older one?
This is the older one, I believe. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Yo, my Tekken license is about to get taken away. Hold on.
I remember Tekken 3. They're saying Forest Law wins, and I'm like, why is the name Forest?
Hold up. Yep, Am I wrong?
Pretty sure this is the younger one.
No, introduced in the original Tekken game.
So original was Marshall?
Yeah, no, Marshall was original. His son is Forrest. I'm right. Yeah, Forrest is the younger one. I'm not tripping here. Okay. All right, I get to keep my Tekken card. Let's go. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna mess that up.
Then tell you what. Then one, I was wrong about him being younger, or the younger version of him being whatever. But yeah, so my brother is right. Why does he look younger? I don't know.
I don't know. Yo, listen, I just know in between these two trailers, we get to see a lot of muscle flexing, a lot of vascularity here in these bodies. Mm-hmm. Like they're going for something. But out of the characters we've seen so far, I think martial law is actually the most, like, in terms of his face, because whatever frame you want to pause at, it's kind of gold. Like even this one right here that we're seeing, his face just like opened up, about to do the whole chest double stomp, leg stomp on your chest while you're down. Obviously an homage to Game of Death.
Was that what it?
Wait, was it Game of Death? Damn it, bro, you're killing me here.
Oh man, here we go. I mean, he has the slash around his chest, so
I believe Game of Death is the one on the island. I believe Game of Death is the one on the... Yeah, because that's the one where... Oh, shit. Am I wrong? Isn't that the same one with the jumpsuit?
No.
No, you're right.
The jumpsuit...
You're right. That's Game of Death. That's Game of Death. Enter the Dragon is the one we're thinking about. That's paying homage to.
Yelling for a long time after he just stepped on Bolo.
Yeah. Was it Bolo? No, it wasn't Bolo. It was the other guy with the scar, with the face on his scar.
Yes.
Where they did the hand, like, who's faster, and he like knocks him twice because Bruce Lee's that fast. Listen, I know we're going on a rant, but who doesn't love a good martial arts movie? But who doesn't also love some martial arts in your fighting games?
And this is perfect. I'm sorry. I just like the Paul / law, just the whole thing. It's just a good sort of homage to, like, even Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee type. And just the whole time, like, they've been having rivalries and partnerships since the old games. They had all those interactables in between Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and even like Tekken Tag, all of those. So it's the classic matchup. I've always used Law, but he was always like a little bit of a difficulty for me to play. Okay. I think he had a little difficulty curve. So I'm seeing all the moves that I've recognized. Obviously, the flip kicks, didn't see the command grab. I wish I had seen that.
Yeah, I didn't see the command grab anywhere either. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. No stash. One thing I want to say, no stash. Remember he used to rock a stash. Doesn't have it anymore. Kind of funny enough.
The goatee in SFXT.
Yes, in SFXT it was kind of even longer. Definitely a lot of homages to any kind of Bruce Lee architecture characters, right? But martial law has been doing it for quite some time. I think the only other character, oh my god, the flexing. This man is 0% body fat, by the way.
1 inch punch.
Yeah, the 1 inch punch. You got the I don't know, that's the chicken wing. You got chicken wing, of course. The 1-inch punch again, but the 1-inch punch into like the heat drive, right? In heat, they actually get the heat rush, excuse me. Super oppressed. I don't know what it is. Like, yo, I know we watched Paul and we broke that down, but I don't know what it is about Marshall's hits, but like in this trailer, like it felt like he was hitting harder. Like, I don't know what the effects are, if they're slightly different, but man, like I've said it time and time again, but Tekken, those hits, you feel it, but with Marshall, the power that man puts behind there, like it's something else for sure.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to explain it. Now I'm not listening to it. I'm watching you without sound, but I mean, I'm kind of a little bit, like I said earlier, the moves that I do see the 4-3-4, like the heavy kick to light kick to heavy kick, which I used a lot. But like, I wish they would show a little bit more of this. Well, they did a sidestep punch that was pretty cool. But like, I wish they showed a bit more of like the stances, and like I said to Meza a couple weeks ago, I want to see more like actual fighting in the game. Like I want to see a 1v1.
Yeah,
maybe it's too early in development, but I don't want to see training mode the whole time.
The gameplay trailers are awesome, but it's funny enough, I've seen some postings online. People are like, yo, like that's cool, like, but they're kind of boring. It's like, we know what to expect. Move this, throw a super, like we're not actually getting any in-game gameplay, right? I mean, this is in-game, but we're not actually seeing like the UI. We're not seeing an actual game being played. We're just seeing this is still an exhibition, which, you know, it's expected. Like you said, it's still early on. Tekken 8 is not coming out this year. There's still a lot of development to be done, a lot of work to be done. So they're not going to send anything out until it's finalized. I mean, hell, some of the stuff might even change by launch still, right?
And that's, if I may, that's the other thing. Like the game, like when you see Tekken, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know it's Tekken. And my brother, again, who's a casual to see it with like a regular eye, is sort of like, well, it's just Tekken again. I just see like, it looks better, but it's still Tekken.
They don't see the little intricacies here. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit before you realize it, for sure. Especially some of these iconic characters. They're gonna change, but the additions, they're not gonna give it all out in the trailer. They're gonna give us a little taste for those that, like you said, that have the eyes to see it. They're gonna notice it. But you know, it isn't until the game really, you know, we actually get some real gameplay involved will we see how different these characters actually will be.